Hello, Kelly. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so the is it your summer vacation has started? Does your summer vacation has started?
Yes, it started last week.
Okay, so how long will it be?
Um, Maybe 1 month. More than 1 month.
Oh wow. So do you have any plans?
Yeah, but because my sister this doesn't start her vacation,
Oh.
so we need to wait a long time for her to make a trip.
Okay, so when will she finished?
I don't know, but maybe in the last of July.
Oh, in the last days of July. Hmm. Okay, so has do you okay, so how about um oh how about so where are you going, where are you going to have, where will you go for your summer trip this
I
summer?
don't. I don't know because we are planning about that trip. My mom wants to go to Dubai, and I think I enjoy visiting Australia. So I don't know what will she choose.
Wow. Kelly, can I go to your house, and also I would like to be your sister so that we can be sister together, and then your mom will also take me to your trip. Can I live into your house? Wow. Wow. Okay. So I hope you so if you will choose, if you will choose, which place would you like to go this summer?
Um, at first, I used to love to go to Japan, but my mom said the tour was so expensive. So I need I think Australia is the best way is the best choice.
Australia. So where is more farthest? Which one is the
Uh
farthest? It's Australia, right?
yeah, but I don't know how much the money, but she say it is the less expensive than Japan.
Oh, okay. Wow. Your mom is so, I can say, your mom is loaded or rich. Wow. Okay. So thank you for that. Oh, okay. So let us start with our class for today. So we will gonna have the speaking test. Wait. Oh, let me wait, Kelly. Let me charge my computer.
Okay.
Okay, so let's have this one. Okay, so let's have the speaking test. Okay, so let's have this one. So, part one, identifying oneself, giving information about oneself, talking about interest and how to approach the task. Okay, so let's have the part one. So, how many books have you read in your life?
I don't really know the answer because there are many books I have read, so I think it's more than 10 books I have
Oh,
read in my life.
okay. Wait. Because it seems why I can't chat. Here is the chat. Okay, so I can't. Okay, again. So, how many books have you read in your life?
Uh, well, I don't really know the answer because I have read many books in my life, so I think the answer is more than 10 books.
Okay, so you doesn't know more if more than 10 books. Okay, more than 10 books. Okay, very good. So more than 10 books, or we can also say if you wanted to give a figure, or let's say more or less. Okay, more or less 100 books. Okay, or we can say approximately. Okay, approximately around 100 books. Okay, or we can also say, I can't say the exact figures. Okay, if you don't want to say, if you don't want to say the exact numbers, so we can say I can't say the exact figures since I was reading. I had been okay, so I had been reading books since I was a child up to this moment. Okay, so I'd like to know what was the most unforgettable book you have ever read.
Uh, I think the most unforgettable book I have read is the story of, I don't remember his name, but he's the CEO, the old CEO of Hyundai. The Hyundai is a brand of vehicle like cars and truck.
Mm. Okay, so how about when you were a kid? What kind of books do you usually read?
Mm, when I was young, I used to love reading novels, but now I'm interested in reading comic books.
Okay, reading. So reading comic books. So you are fond of reading comics books.
Yes,
Okay. So how about the fairy tale books like Cinderella, like that?
what I read when I was
Ui.
young.
Okay. So let's continue, Kelly. I'm sorry. Okay. So now how many hours do you spend reading in a week?
Um, I usually spend about 30 minutes to 1 hour a day to
Okay.
reading books.
Yes.
So
That's
if it's a week, so in a week I will spend 7 hours to read book.
okay. Do you think that's enough?
Mm, it's not really enough, but I I don't have too much time. So in this summer vacation, I will try to read more.
Okay, so you're to read more. Okay, so have you ever been have you ever been to a book signing or met an author? Oh wow, this I think this is an exciting event. A book signing or met an author.
I think this activity is interesting, but I didn't have time to do it. And I think there's not a signing of any outdoor in my neighborhood.
Wait a minute, Kelly. Okay, so again, so if you will be given a chance, so what kind, so who is the author of your favorite comics?
Um, Easy. Hisama Hajime. He is a Japanese outdoor, uh, very famous title comic, Attack on Titan.
On Titan. I think there's a TV series on that.
Yeah,
Who is the main
it's
character?
but it's uh the main character is Eren.
Oh yes, yes. There is a TV series on that.
Yeah, they is a very famous with, and now there is four part of that TV series.
Oh yes. Okay, yes. So now, do you have any ideas for a story for you to write? If you can write a story, so what kind of story is that? Will you write your life story or someone else's story?
I want to write a horror story.
Ho, Kelly. Are you sure of that, Kelly?
I used to write when I was in grade 3, and I let my friend read it. He he was he's laughed about the content of that and when I read it out and now if I read it I I will laugh too because it's very um, it's very boring and
It's very boring. And it's very boring and you think you found it funny?
yeah and there's some thing make it funny too like how the gods appear.
Can you tell me the plot of your story? Can you tell me a little information about the plot of your story that you have written?
uh, I don't really remember but maybe it's about uh, the haunted toilet.
Why is it the haunted toilet? So that means the ghost
Mm,
will comes out from the toilet room.
yeah.
And then what happened after that?
Two girl, two girl. I don't know where how many girl. Too many. Maybe it's two girl. Two girl came to that toilet,
Mm,
and they saw the ghost, and then they appear in another place that didn't their school. That isn't their school.
mm.
Mm, in that place they found a haunted house. I just ride into that park and the I stopped that story in that park.
Okay, just that. Okay, thank you for that. Now, who is the most famous writer from your country?
Um, I think from now the famous writer is Nguyễn Nhật Ánh. He have written many novel, many books, and I think all the teenager who read book like him because his his book was his book in our his book are really good and interesting.
Exciting and interesting. Wow. Okay, so if have you met him before?
I just I just see her his picture. I have never met him before.
Oh, okay. In so you haven't met him in person, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now how about so let's have this one. So part two discussing alternatives, expressing opinions, making choices. So how to approach the tasks. Okay, this one. Okay, so useful language, making suggestions, respond to suggestions. Okay, discuss alternatives, asks for opinions, and giving opinions, express preferences. Okay, so, oh wait, wait. Uh, Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Wait, let me check a photo of this one. Okay, so let's continue then. Because I took some photo of this one because I want you to. Oh, oh, the screen is freezing. Okay, let's wait for a second. Okay, here, and it turns black. Okay, so now, will you please read this one?
A friend of a friend of yours is planning to spend 6 months in England to improve her English. Talk about the things he will need in England and decide which are the most important things to uh, text and bring with her. Here's a picture of some idea to help you.
Okay, yes. So here is a picture with some ideas to help you. Okay, so now these are the following expressions. Okay, so now I want you to make, let's do this one. Okay, so let's not make a conversation. Okay, so I want you to make this one. Okay, give an opinion. You can start your sentence with I think that, I'd say, I'm pretty sure that, I think, I don't think it is a good, bad, terrible idea because, in my opinion, I would say, okay, like that. Okay, so first you have to do, oh, let me write it. Okay, number one is give
A map. Oh,
give an opinion. The second one is express preferences. Okay, you have your own copy on this expressions, right? And then number three, it's discuss alternatives. Okay, now asks for opinion. Oh, sorry. Asks for opinions, making suggestions. Okay, so making suggestions. Number six, respond to suggestions. Okay, so let's do with the first one, give an opinion. Okay, let's start number one. So give an opinion.
Um, I think when she go to England, the thing she will need a map or a guidebook to know where to know how to go. She will to know how to go where she will go. I to know how to
To know where.
know the way to the place you want to go.
Okay, so to know where, let's say, where to know where is her first destination. We can say this one. Or to know, oh, sorry. Okay, to know. Uh, so that, okay, so she will have a guide and to avoid what? To avoid,
Lost, lost thing.
okay, loss of direction. Okay, very good. Now, how about express your preferences? If you are going to express your preferences, so how will you express your preferences?
Mm, I would say I don't think she will need a map or
Oh, okay. So, for express preferences, you can start with I'd rather or I prefer to. I prefer not to. Oh, sorry. And then I'd like, okay, so for example, if you would like to give express your preferences, okay, so I'd like to wear, I'd like to wear winter clothes rather wearing summer clothes when going to England. Or we can say since England is a cold place, I prefer I prefer to wear winter clothes. Okay, so now how about you? What do you prefer to wear? What do you prefer? Or you can use these words here for your for you to make your own to express your preferences.
yes. Um, I I would rather take winter clothes because it's a winter in England.
Okay. Now, how about discuss alternatives?
Mm, Is it a good idea to take winter clothes? But I think a radio or cassette is more useful for her if she go to England.
Okay, yes. Okay, so now how about asks for opinions?
Do you think bring money is the most important uh, things to take? Do you think money is the most important things to take?
Okay, so next.
Um, if I'm her, if I am her, if I am her, money, because if I have money, I can buy whatever I want.
Okay, because you can bring what I want. Okay, thank you for that. Okay, very good. Okay, so okay, Kelly, I just for you, it seems that for speaking, we need also to focus on speaking skills because your sentences lately are shorter than the past meetings. Okay, so try to expand your vocabulary so that you can make your sentences even longer. Okay, just like how the way you express yourself in writing. I guess it's almost the same because your writing has been improved a lot. So now let's focus on your speaking skills. Okay, very good. So for part three, describing people or places, saying where people and things are and what the people are doing. Okay, so this one. Okay, you will know how to use this one. Okay, so this is picture one.
In this picture, I can see a man who's holding a piece of paper and he's smiling about it. I think maybe it's a letter of someone.
Do you think it's a sweet letter, or do you think the letter comes from his special one because he is smiling?
I think the letter come from someone
Special
he
one,
like.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Will look a bit messy with some paper, pen, and a cup, and there also a white bone behind. I think he's sitting in the garden because lots of trees and plants with the night. The man is wearing a white t-shirt with brown jacket.
Mm. Okay, yes. Okay, so now let's read this one.
A black man is reading a piece of paper.
Yes. Okay, what do you think is his nationality?
He can be American because there are a lot of dark people in that country.
Yes, there are white Americans and black Americans. They were divided into two kinds of American. Okay, next.
Feeling he's happy, he's smiling.
Yes, next.
On the table, a pen and a notebook, a mug, a bowl, a pot of plant.
Okay, next.
Background, brick wall, a hat, a small tree.
Yes, okay, very good. Okay, so we will gonna continue this part in our next meeting. Okay.
Yes,
Okay. So so since we doesn't have a class last Friday, so can we have another makeup class again?
which day?
How about tomorrow? Are you free by tomorrow?
No, I'm not. What about that on Wednesday?
Oh yes.
Wednesday.
Yes. Okay, we can meet on Wednesday the same time, 8 a.m. Is it okay?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So thank you so much, Kelly. Have a great time and see you next. Have a great day and see you next time. Bye bye.
Goodbye.